Assalamualaikum everyone, and today we'll be going over perhaps the most important lesson that we've got at the A1 German level, and the one where you will feel the most beneficial and the most immense sense of accomplishment. All right, and that is the basic sentence structure. Yes, after learning this lesson, you will finally be able to craft your own small but real sentences. All right. Now, basic sentence structure, let's first of all see the order. The order is quite similar to what we've got at in the English language as well. Subject, verb, and object. Okay, the subject verb agreement as we've got. Okay, let's see the first example. Mein Name ist. Okay, Name is noun. Okay, so it takes the place of the subject for now. For now, is what? It's a helping verb. Okay, it is a verb. Okay, don't forget it is a verb, but it is a helping verb. Okay, it's a special type of verb. And okay, and Abdullah Farhan is for now my object. Okay, it is the object that we're dealing with. First position comes with my name. Remember, try to understand the difference between first word and first position. They do not mean the same thing. Neither does second word or second position mean the same thing. All right. First position is when the first thing that is taking up a place is either a subject or a verb or an object. All right. If, for example, the word mine is taking up the first place, it is not taking up the first position of the sentence. Okay. Name is the first noun that is appearing in the sentence. Okay, in the whole sentence, it is the only first thing of value that is coming out of subject, verb, and object. If it is coming first, so it is the subject and it takes the first position. Then the verb is going to come second. And we have it is, all right, is. And then lastly, we've got Abdullah Farhan as the object over here. Okay, Ich bin Abdullah. I am Abdullah. Second position of verb is most important. Guys, this is very important. All right. Ich bin Abdullah. Again, bin, form of sein. It's a verb. You've studied. It is supposed to be at what? The second position. Okay. Second position. Let's look at V-Frage. Okay. W word questions. Was ist dein Name? Okay, takes the first, then the second, dein Name. I'll go over by it has a bit of a different sentence structure. Was ist dein Name? What is your name? Wie heißt du? Okay, how are you called? Or again, what is your name? Wer bist du? Who are you? Okay, now let's answer to each of them, each of these questions. And remember, even in the exam, you need to answer the question according to the words. You need to answer it according to the words of the question itself. If it is written, was ist dein Name? You will not say, Ich heiße Abdullah, or Ich heiße Marco, or Ich heiße Sophie. Okay? Don't never say that. You answer in the words of the question. Right now, it is, was ist dein Name? You must say, mein Name, okay, capital always. Mein Name ist Abdullah Farhan. Okay? Then, wie heißt du? Ich heiße Abdullah. Okay? Toll. Und wer bist du? Ich bin Abdullah. Okay? Okay? That is how you're supposed to do it. And lastly, we've got Ja, Nein Frage. Yes and no question. Now, what do we mean by yes and no questions? Do yes and no questions involve the word yes and no in them? No. They are questions asked in such a way to which the answer can be yes or no. Okay? And the sentence structure for that is a bit different than what we've got the normal sentence structure. Okay? What is the sentence structure for that? The sentence structure we've got for that is first of all, you get the verb. Okay, verb is first position plus subject. Okay, un plus object. That is the structure that we've got in for the Ja Nein Frage, only for the yes and no questions. First position goes to the verb, and then second position goes to the subject, and third position goes to the object. Okay, as it should be. For example, hi to Abdullah. Hi to Abdullah. Are you called Abdullah or is your name Abdullah? I will say, yeah, yes. Or yeah, ich heiße Abdullah. Yes, I am called Abdullah or my name is Abdullah. But in case if it was written heißt du Müller, okay, I will say nein, okay, nein, ich heiße Abdullah, okay. Bist du Ahmad? Are you Ahmad? Nein, ich bin Abdullah, okay. Now, you may be a bit confused on the way Frage over here. Like I said, other than Jana and Frage, uh, the subject is supposed to be first position, then the object, and then the verb, and then the object. Why is it a bit different here? Okay, why is it a bit different here? That was, as we know, is neither a noun or a subject. Okay, it's nothing like that. But still, it is considered being considered in the first place, and this at the second. No, not like that. It is still taking up no place, and the verb is in the first place. Why? Because we voter, listen to this carefully. We voter are actually just modifications of Jan and Fraga. Okay? If I said it's dynamic and I extend it to Abdullah Farhan, then the answer to that is very, very concise or very narrow. I can say yeah or a no. Okay? But when I ask, was is dynamic, okay, then I can know the pinpoint answer to that. Okay, I can know the pinpoint answer to that question. All right, that is the reason we take these wave water. You can say wave waters are attached to yarn and frog to make them more modified. Okay, to make them more modified. That is the way that. All right, but in some cases that may not be the case. You can say we of, like for example, we feel wie viele Jacke hast du? Okay, wie viele Jacke hast du? Again, this time Jacke is coming in the first position and verb in the second. There are some cases we are going to study them later as well. Okay, so I hope that was all, that was clear enough. Okay, again, let's do a bit of a recap. Basic sentence structure. Order is subject, verb, object, similar to English language. My name is Abdullah Farhan. Remember, first position does not equal to the first word of the sentence. Okay? Ich bin Abdullah. We've got two types of verbs, questions that are also going to come in the exam, the Goethe certificate exam. We Frage, okay, this is going to be Teil 2, part 2 of it speaking, and Jana and Frage is also going to be part. Okay, they're going to be used interchangeably. Okay, yes and no questions. Was ist dein Name? Wie heißt du? Wer bist du? Whereas in Jana and Frage, Verb kommt erst, okay, erst, then Subjekt und dann Objekt. Okay, verb, subject, and then object. Verbs come first, then subject comes second, and the object comes third. All right. The only interchangeable difference there is between verb and subject. Object remains roughly in the same place. All right. I hope that was all for now. I hope that's all. There will be practice sessions uploaded for making sentence structures so that you can have a more decent grip on how to make these sentences. All right. That's all for now. Inshallah, see you in this class.